everyone. My name is Kaiwen. I work in a Hill Country Weaver in Austin, Texas. I'm very happy to host today. We'll see all of you today. I just want to briefly tell us we're going to have 4 yarn shop today. First, we're going to start in Longmont Yarn Shoppe in Colorado. And then we're going to go on to the All Wine Up Yarn Shoppe, which is in Washington State. And then we're going to go to the center of the Yarniverse, which is in Virginia. And then last, not last, but is the Harp and Thistles yarn, which is in Ohio. So we're going to have a different state. We have some in center of the state. We have some in East Coast, West Coast. So I'm going to talk about the first yarn shop is Gail from Longmont Yarn Shoppe. And thank you, Gail. That's why we have Fiberside today. So I didn't need to talk more about their store. So part of everyone probably know from you have enjoyed a lot of Fiberside chat from her store. She started and then all the store join it and then give a lot of fun during the pandemic. So we learned so much from other store. So I'm going to give her the microphone. Let her talk about her store. Hey, Gail.
All right. Thank you, Kaiwen, for that great introduction. Yes, my name is Gail. I'm here at Longmont Yarn Shoppe, and we're in the back of the store, and I have my co-host, Christiana, here to help. She's dropping information in the chat, and we're really glad you're here. I have a little slideshow that I'd like to share with you guys that'll kind of talk about all that we do. I guess it'll keep me calm to have a slideshow to keep me on track. So if you walked in the front door of Longmont Yarn Shoppe, this is what you would see. We're a long, narrow building that opens up in the back to our classroom space and our weaving supplies. Here are some of the staff that keep Longmont Yarn Shoppe running every day. We're in the downtown of Longmont, Colorado. We're actually in the geographic heart of Longmont. We're surrounded by lots of quaint buildings. Our building itself is a 1910 historic building with lots of brick, tin ceilings. Used to be, when I was a kid, the local candy store and place you would go to get gifts for your friends for their birthdays. Now it's a candy store for us fiber lovers. We support knitters, crocheters, weavers, spinners. We do embroidery, tatting, sashiko, needle felting, machine knitting, and dyeing intensives. We are an hour away from the beautiful Rocky Mountain National Park. That's a picture of Emerald Lake. I was up there last weekend taking a hike, and that's the picture I shot from my view. So when we were founded in 2012, it was all about a grassroots initiative to bring warm things to the homeless and less fortunate people in Longmont. Every town has their homeless problem. And we had a group of people that were taking classes with me at the rec center where I started my teaching of knitting career. And we decided that this would be a cause we wanted to support. So we set a goal of 500 warm things to give to those less fortunate back then. We hit our goal about 2 months after we decided we needed a yarn store to continue our mission in. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to leave my nursing career and provide nursing in a way that's got better drugs than the pills. The yarn is our drug, and we continue to serve our community ever since. These are some of the organizations we support through knitting knockers, through fundraisers, through different ways that we can support folks that are in need in our community. And kind of the theme we go for are health, children, and animals and women. So those are the types of organizations we serve. We were, as Kaiwen mentioned, the founding store of Fiberside Chats. When we got shut down March 20th, had everyday Zoom meetings at 9 o'clock. And the first question was, okay, how's everybody doing? Does anybody need anything? And then shortly after that, we're like, how are we going to stay alive? So one team of people, 3 people, started building out our website because we had nothing online. And another team started figuring out how we're going to take all the classes we had programmed and turn them into something that could be virtual. So Christiana said, I was talking to Stephen Berg. He said he wants to come and teach when we're open. Cheryl said, I heard a tiny concert in my kitchen. I think we could do that here. We blended the two, and then in May of 2020, we welcomed Bristol Ivy as our first guest to Fiberside Chats. Our second guest was Stephen West. We've offered 100 Fiberside Chats to our community, and chat number 101 will be September 10th. It's not on the website yet, but it is confirmed. Stephen West is going to come back as our 101st guest, September 10th. So one of the best things that's come out of Fiberside Chats is not only have our guests had a chance to come and present because they were landlocked and stuck, not able to travel and teach. Our shops were able to provide programming for their community. And honestly, I can't tell you how important this community is to me. These shops that have stuck their neck out and said, I'll be part of Fiberside Chats. Every shop that you sign up under gets a portion of the revenue of the $20 seat fee that you pay. And it's really important, folks, that we all support all these yarn stores, big and small, so that they can have a community for them, for you. So new to the shop this year, we introduced machine knitting. It's quite different than hand knitting, so there's a lot of learning going on, but we have some really great teachers on hand that not only offer classes, but then we have knitting studio once a month, and folks sit back here for 4 hours and basically work on their project that they're working on and do some show and tell. Tatting. Tatting is hot here in Longmont. We have tatting classes. We had them when we first opened, and we have found another teacher that can teach since. We had a bit of a break due to lack of faculty, but we're back into tatting. Zoom classes. We figured out how to do Zoom, and we created this thing called Fiber Friday. We have invited some of our favorite Fiber Friday or Fiberside Chat guests back to Longmont Yarn Shoppe for Fiber Friday. We have a full lineup this fall, and I'm really excited to introduce that we're having Ann Weaver, Carissa Browning, Jennifer Miller, Marianne Gebhardt, and Kate Atherley, all presenting 14 different classes over Fridays. These classes are recorded, so if you can't make the live, you can still get the benefit. The topics include double knitting, mosaic knitting, stripes and intarsia, size and fit, ladder back jacquard, math for knitters, fearless finishing. Marianne Gebhardt, our Fiberside Chat with her, everyone was commenting about how valuable the music bowls or the singing bowls and the meditation and stretches that she taught were. And so we have her back in December for a series of 3 guided relaxation and gentle stretching exercises, perfect for the month of December, busy time of year. So those classes could be standalone, but they actually build on themselves. We have a promotion. If you sign up for all 14 classes by the 1st, when Ann Weaver kicks it off, you'll only pay $4.99, and that's a savings of $71 from the individual classes. And Christiana's dropping in the chat the links to the Fiber Friday full package and also the list of classes that are offered. We also have other Zoom options. It's interesting, we have some customers that just live a couple blocks from the store that prefer to take their classes by Zoom, and that's either because of pets or other situations. So Ravelry 101 and 201 is offered by Kathy. She is our Ravelry guru. Her next class is in August. Cocoa Knit Sweater Workshop, Cheryl's taught that several times. She's agreed to do that hybrid this September. Hybrid means we have a group around the table here. We have people on the TV. We've done this quite a bit now, and it's been very successful. We keep the classes small so that people get great individual attention. And then we have Sweater Club, hosted by Sandy. She's featuring petite knits patterns starting in October. The thing with Sweater Club is Sandy was our sweater guru until she moved to Montana, but she didn't leave us high and dry. So by offering Sweater Club, we still get to support our sweater community in yet another way. Super honored to have David Johnson teaching tapestry weaving. He's a nationally recognized tapestry artist based in Boulder County. And that class is also offered hybrid. Last year, when we offered this class, we had a woman from Israel who participated. So definitely an international community that likes to learn with David Johnson. And then, of course, Ann Budd just lives 15 minutes away from the shop. We're lucky to have her teaching for us, often on Fiber Fridays, but this fall, a sock class in November on Sundays. We have something called a Huga box that we have offered for the last 6 years. This will be our 7th year in December. The Huga box is a box that has 31 individually wrapped packages. It has a project in it, and it has either a knit or a crochet choice for those of you who can choose the lane you like to live in. Every day you open one of these packages, it'll either be yarn, the pattern, inspirational quotes, gluten-free cookies, other treats, candles, all the things that help you live a Huga lifestyle in the busiest and most stressful typical month of the year, December. So the Huga boxes are available on our website. And again, if you participate in our promo, you'll get a 15% discount on your Huga box purchase. People like to do these for family and friends. We've hosted, since COVID's over, 2 retreats at the Dow House in Estes Park. Our next retreat will be in May of 2024. The theme of the May retreat is going to be knitting for a long life. Our friend Ann Budd will be offering knit doctor appointments. Jennifer Miller will be doing a dyeing class. Everybody gets to dye 2 skeins of yarn, and that's a big highlight. And then the main feature of our retreat will be special guest Carson Demers, who is an expert in ergonomic knitting and handwork, and he's going to do some small group guidance for keeping us making for many years to come. That's not yet on the website, so if you're interested, I'd suggest you get on our mailing list. If you're not already, we send emails out once or twice a week, and you'll be the first to know when that's up. September 6th, we'll be celebrating our 11th anniversary. We have our annual customer trunk show where we take down all our store samples and put up all the customers' checked in items that we showcase. It's amazing what our community has made. We're so proud of them. And it's sort of like being a nurse and delivering a baby and they go home and you don't know what they look like when they grow up. Well, our customers bring back these finished projects and we love seeing what they've made. So we wrap that up with a fashion show during our Art Walk event where they close Main Street and have a great time showing our community what everyone has made. We also have kind of a fun thing, Boulder County's Fastest Knitter and Crocheter contest, another fundraiser for and just a way to get knitting and crochet out there in front of folks. We have 2 people that have held the title fastest for the last 3 years, and we really need to dethrone them. Okay, we're the flagship shop for Longmont's Theodore's Pearls. That's dyed by Jennifer Miller. Her signature yarn is Oxynometer. It's a fingering weight 4-ply bamboo yarn spun to her specifications in Texas. We have fingering weight available in individual skeins. And then new in the last year and a half, she's created DK weight yarn. And this is one of our most popular kits. This is the Summer's Meadow kit, which of course is a sign pooling. And we have 5 colors to choose from. Each kit contains 2 skeins of yarn and the knit pattern. Christiana has done a crocheted assigned pooling shawl. Soon we hope we'll have that on the website for you to see or on Ravelry. The other thing that she does with her fingering weight yarn, the Oxynometer, is make 6-skein kits. And so some of the great things that have come out of her 6-skein kits are the Rick Rack design by Casapinka, also Your Slip is Showing, and also the Boho Shrug by Alyssa Bart. New to our shop, the Nancy Bates craze is alive and well, and we have people here that are wanting to be part of that as well. So we have kits, Great Sand Dunes, Mesa Verde, and the Rocky Mountain National Parks kit. I just finished my Great Sand Dunes kit this morning, and I can assure you there's enough yarn in this kit that I can make 2 hats. It's done with a super wash wool, great for wearing outdoors. Okay. The other thing that Jennifer does is provide us some great spinning fibers for our spinning community. The Luscious fiber is by far the most popular of her bases. So for this year's Fiberside Crawl project, we've chosen to feature one of our favorite local artists, and that is Michelle of the Hummingbird Moon. Christiana, our crochet guru, has crocheted a sample of the wonky blocks. Michelle's yarn is named with crazy names like Unicorn Farts, Haunted, Stirring Up Magic, and Into the Woods. Her yarn is bright, magical, and extremely unusual, one of our most popular souvenir purchases when people come to town. So here's an example of some of Michelle's yarn. We carry the Super Moon worsted base and the Over the Moon fingering base. Michelle for the crawl has dyed Alchemist, which is live on the website. This is the worsted that she's dyed extra skeins for the summer yarn fall and your Wonky Blocks blanket, should you choose. So we'd ask if you could, we'd love it if you could like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Sign up for our newsletter. You'll be the first to know about travel. We have a trip going to Ireland this fall, and we also have a trip going to Iceland next fall. Ireland's full, but Iceland will be announced in the next couple of months. Fiberside chats, again, I can't.
A minute.
Cool. How important it is that you guys scroll down and make sure you sign up under the shop you want to support. We do have, and I think Christian's put that in the chat, a thank you for you joining us. Please use the code HAPPY15 online or in shop, and you'll get 15% off your total order. The code is good from today through July 29th. We also offer free shipping on orders over $125. We ship to Canada. The shipping is free on orders over $175. Every Fiberside Crawl order through July 29th will receive a complimentary Fiberside Chats pin. And our staff, who honestly are the heartbeat of our store, and our loyal mascot Bandit, thank you for joining us.
Wow, you're right on time. Perfect. Thank you, Gail. She did a great job, like exactly 15 minutes. So now let's go to the next store. Nona from All Wine Up Yarn Shop. Here you go.
Hello, everybody. I'm so pleased to be here and just very thankful for Longmont and all they've done to host all of these great shops. Our shop is actually open today, so I am coming at you from my bedroom. But this is my little knitting studio. But a virtual tour of our shop is like the whole idea. So we actually filmed a commercial ahead of time. So I'm going to share that with you. I will let you know the sound is a little bit low, but we have enabled closed captioning to make it easier. And we will include the link in our PDF so you can watch it again at your own time if you missed anything the first time around.
Welcome to All Wound Up Yarn Shop, owned since 2015 by mother-daughter duo Leslie and Nona. Let's
enable those closed captions. There you go.
Give you a tour. Our space is clean and bright and filled with amazing yarn, notions, and over 200 inspiring samples. We've arranged the shop by yarn weight. To the right, as you move back, we have sport, DK, worsted, and chunky weight yarns. To the left, we have notions and needles, and fingering weight yarn comprises the entire left half of our shop. We carry needles and hooks by Knit Picks, Chowgoo, and Haya Haya. We do our best to keep it fully stocked so we always have the tools you need for any project. We love supporting independent artists, especially locals. We carry project bags from Nona Pearl Creations, stitch markers from Solstice Stitches, notions from Katrinkles and Twice Sheared Sheep, and more. Let's take a look in our sport and DK weight section. Here you'll find yarns from Sheepies, a crocheter's favorite, hand-dyed wool from Linares, and gradients from Yarn Hero. These yarns work beautifully for mosaic knitting and crochet, brioche, and color work. We also have yarn from Malabrigo and Polka Dot Sheep, which is hand-dyed in Montana. Other sport and DK yarns include Morocco, Bamboo Pop, Scout from Kelborn Woolens, and gradients in wool and cotton from Chappelle. Our most popular project of 2023 are the National Park hats by Nancy Bates. We currently have 27 hats on display, and each week make a new hat from the book to offer as a kit. We also restock 1 to 2 kits every week as well. Kits include the yarn you need to make the hat as well as a faux leather tag. And we've worked very hard to use colors as close to the original samples as possible. Moving into our worsted weight section, you'll find more yarn from Cascade, Blue Sky Fibers, West Yorkshire Spinners, and Barocco, as well as an impressive 80+ colors of Malabrigo Rios. We have every color of Studio Donegal Soft Donegal, including their new marls. And you'll find beautiful samples everywhere you look. As we continue to the back of the shop, you'll find squishy and soft, chunky weight yarn, perfect for sweaters, blankets, and quick gift. Maybe summer tees are more your speed? We have a whole display of lightweight cotton and linen yarn for hot weather garments, including 2 designs by Nona Davenport that were featured in our local yarn crawl in May. If you love shawls, socks, and fingering weight garments, we've got yarn for you. All Wound Up offers one of the largest selections of fingering weight yarn here in the Pacific Northwest. It comprises half our shop. You'll see that we go deep into color lines, averaging 30 or more colors from every brand we offer in this section. Brands you'll see include Red Stag, Wild Star Fibers, Sheepies, Asylum Fibers, Dream in Color, Fiberspace, Juniper Moon, Cascade, Polka Dot Sheep, Kelborn Woolens, Chappelle, Jameson, Linares, Barocco, and Malabrigo. And coming soon, Salty Blonde Fibers. We hope you enjoyed our quick tour. Be sure to stop in the next time you visit Edmonds, Washington.
So hopefully that gives you a little taste of our shop. Before I go on to show you some of our beautiful samples, I did want to also give you a quick tour of our website, because not just shopping, we offer so many different things for you, from tutorials to chances to gather together in community. So I'm going to go to allwoundupyarnshoppe.com, and when you arrive, you'll land on our landing page here. If you missed anything in the commercial or anything that I'm going to talk about, clicking this button here will allow you to download our PDF. And it will also be where we list our Fiberside 15 coupon code, which is going to give you 15% off your order. It's our 8th anniversary right now, the month of July. So we are doing all kinds of fun things for that, including a mystery knit along. We had our big anniversary sale a few weeks ago, and there's still some clearance online left, as well as a mystery bag that we're pulling winners for twice every week. So there's 1 mystery bag drawing left. There's clickable links here if you wanted to see some of the patterns we have on display in the shop, or signing up for our in-person social if you're in town. So I'll let you explore those on your own. But because so many of you are joining from out of state or across the country, I did want to highlight our Zoom Fiber Social. So this is every single Thursday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. And to click right into that Zoom, you would just click that button. So that takes you right into our meeting. Do take note of the time change, because this is 6:30 Pacific. But it's a warm and welcoming space. We love crocheters, knitters, any hand fiber art craft. We love to share what we're doing and enable each other with patterns. We also have 2 ongoing charity projects here at All Wound Up. We do collect chemo caps for 3 local infusion centers, and then we collect all warm garments for Clothes for Kids, and that is ongoing year-round. If you go back up in the About Us tab, you can read Leslie and my story. She's my mom. We're a mother-daughter duo, and all about how our shop came to be. You can read our previous newsletters, because we send those out every week. And you can see what's going on our Instagram page. And then this help tab is huge, you guys. Not only can you sign up for a lesson, and I know you faraway people are probably rolling your eyes, but we can offer those via Zoom. We do pride ourselves on being extremely helpful and patient, and our goal is to help you succeed with your projects. So if you have issues that you need help with over anything knitting or crochet, you can actually book one of our private help sessions. And if you don't live in the Seattle area, go ahead and just say that you want a Zoom session, and we'll make that happen for you. Scrolling down a little bit further, we also have compiled some amazing video tutorials, and these are free. So if you click either the knitting tutorials or the crochet, it'll take you into their YouTube playlist. And there's dozens and dozens of videos from the very, very basics to more complicated topics. Finally, also during COVID, I heard Longmont had done some digital classes. We also created a line of digital self-paced classes from our most popular classes pre-COVID. So when you sign up for any of these 4 All Wound Up University courses, you get a guide that's full color, and every lesson in the guide is also attached to a video tutorial. So you watch the video, you complete the lesson in the guide, and it walks you through all of these amazing projects. Finally, if you go up to the shop icon, this is going to connect you with our online shop. We also had to build a completely fresh online shop during COVID because we didn't have online shopping before that. So clicking this button will take you in there. And then these are some of our most popular items. They're all clickable links. I did mention previously our mystery knit along, and I'll show you where we're at. We're about 2 or 3 clues in. But if you had questions about that mystery knit along, you can find those answers under that shop tab. There's plenty more, but I do want to make time to show you our samples because we are running a little low. So I tend to be the shop designer, but we do have over 200 samples from other artists as well. But a lot of the samples you see today are my designs. And again, my name is Nona Davenport. This was a shawl I designed for LYS Day a couple of years ago, and it's called Sunlit Rays. And it features a mohair silk blend called Altitude from Polka Dot Sheep. And you also use the Iron Horse from Polka Dot Sheep. And so this is a wool silk. And in some sections, you're going to hold both of them together. And in other sections where it's a little gauzy here, you'll hold just one strand of the mohair silk. We also have the Solana shawl. This is a knitting design I did for LYS Day this year, and it features 2 skeins of Wild Star fibers in her DK. This is the Luminous DK, a size 8 needle. It starts at the bottom tip and increases outward. So it's sort of shallow, but really long, which is nice when you want to wrap shawls around your neck and not have the tails fly away on you. This can also be made bigger by just repeating the motif. It's a simple 8 or 12 row repeat. And if you just continue, you can make it as large as you like. You could work it in fingering weight if you prefer that, or you could work it in a worsted weight just by adjusting your needles. But Wild Star is one of those local dyers that we carry. She lives currently about 20 miles north of us. I did have the sad news that she's moving to Nevada, but we're still going to call her currently our most local indie dyer. Like I said in the video, our national park hat kits are really, really popular for us. And so this is Mount Rainier. This is North Cascades. These are both Washington State National Park patterns from Nancy Bates' book. And every week we do one new hat. So these are what the kits look like. We put out a kit. It comes with all the yarn you need to make one hat, along with that faux leather tag. And we order these directly from Nancy. We've been coordinating with her to offer these kits. We currently have 27 of the national parks, and I get asked all the time, are you going to do all of them? And I think I'm committed. So yeah, I think we're going to do all of them. I don't know if we'll have kits for all of them forever, but we do currently have quite a few. Moving on. This is the crocheted tee from our LYS tour. It's called the Trellis Tee. And this was our knit tee from the LYS tour. So that was a local shop hop we had in May. I designed both of these, and they're worked sideways. So if you enjoy just knitting and purling and making a rectangle, or doing mostly double crochet with a little lace detail, these are super simple, great summer projects. The knit tee features 1 skein of the Chappelle Color Crazy. It's a cotton yarn. And then 4 to 10 skeins of Meraki. Sorry, that's kind of bright.
2 minutes left.
Pardon me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, so Meraki is a cotton hemp polyester yarn from Barocco. And these two together make really lovely summer tees. And then with this guy, you never know what the gradient is going to do. It's just used on the front panel. And so you could have the same colors as your friend and have completely different tees. The crocheted tee is using bamboo pop, which is really affordable. Depending on your size, you would need between 4 and 8 skeins of bamboo pop. So for most, that's going to be under $50. We also just did a summer crochet along using Barocco Meraki again, and this is one of Barocco's patterns called Sorbet. And I did promise you a glimpse at our mystery knit along. It also features assigned pooling. So this is one of my designs. It's called Octility. This is through Clue 2, and you need 1 skein of her sock in a solid or tonal and 1 skein of her assigned pooling. So I think with that, my time is about up. And I want to remind you all our 15% discount is Fiberside 15, and that's all capital letters. And you can use that on our website.
Thank you, Noah. You still have 30 seconds left. You want to say something?
Hi, Mom. We're just really glad to be a part of Longmont. We've been apart for maybe 40 or almost a year, and it's been wonderful. So thank you.
Thank you, Noah. Thank you for sharing all the wonderful things with us. So now let's go to the next store, Stacey at the center of the Yarniverse. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hi. I want to welcome everybody to Center of the Yarniverse. I'm Stacey, the shop owner, and I'm joined here by Jenna.
Hello.
And behind the scenes is her husband, Barrett.
Yep, Mr. Gnome.
He's doing the tech work. We just want to welcome all of you and thank you so much for participating in the Fiberside Summer Crawl 2023. We love having you here. And we also want to thank Gail and Longmont Yarn Shoppe for putting this on and welcoming all the local yarn stores to participate. It's just an amazing thing you're doing for all of us to support us. We appreciate it. Just want to let you know a little bit about the store. Center of the Yarniverse is located in Ashland, Virginia. We're just north of Richmond, and it's a historic railroad town. You may hear a train go by in the background at some point. We will be turning 5 in October. We started off in a little shop across the street, and first anniversary, we moved to our new big location over here. Our goal has always been to create an inclusive, friendly, welcoming environment for everyone. All crafters are welcome. We have a variety of price points. We want everyone who comes into the shop to feel like they belong here. We have a wonderful staff, and thankfully that just comes naturally to all of them. So that's one thing we really strive for. We are very fortunate in this area to have a lot of really talented designers and dyers. So we wanted to feature them for all of you to introduce you to maybe some new names. We thought the easiest way would be to pair some up and make some kits for you so that you could, discover some new favorites. So got Jenna here to help me. Our first kit that I wanted to tell you about is called the Apple Picking Shawl. Yep. And what we've done is we've paired, it takes 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn. And we decided it would be fun to pair it with 2 dyers who are local to the area. They are married.
Yeah.
So there's Storied Fiber Art and Yarny Mammoth. So within the kit, you get 1 skein of each of theirs, which is fun. And Jenna is the designer. So Jenna is also Fiber Gnome.
Right.
She has designed this lovely shawl. So I'm going to let her tell you about this.
Okay, well, so I've got it back here, but also you can see it. So this is Apple Picking Shawl. It's a triangular shawl with just a touch of lace details, some color changing yarn. And so the kit will come with 2 skeins of yarn, 1 in each color. But if you're looking for a smaller shawl, there is a baby sister to this called Apple Dumpling. And in the kit, you'll get a code for either pattern. You can use either one. There's also going to be a knit along coming up. But all of my patterns have video tutorials. But in the knit along, we're going to have some Zoom meetings. We're going to have a Facebook group and all of that. So you'll be able to kind of learn something new maybe, or just get inspired. But anyways, I just love this colorway. This one is called Caramel Apple, but
If you're not, we have a warm color option and a cool color option. This one behind us, as lovely as it is not one of the kits. This is one that we've had from before.
And this one, so you'd have that. We haven't worked this one up yet, but it is this deep purple and this gorgeous speckled yarn. And this one is called the Black Diamond Apple kit. So either caramel apple or black diamond apple. And
so when you purchase the kit, it comes with the yarn. It comes with a download code for Ravelry. It comes in this handy zippered pouch with a stitch marker. And then inside there's also a sample of soak wash so that when you're done, you can wash and block your finished product.
Yeah, absolutely. And then,
all right, so we have another kit that we have put together. So we had, we participate in an annual crawl in Virginia. It is the James River Yarn Crawl. And FXBG Fibers was coming for a trunk show. I knew she had beautiful mini skeins that she was bringing. That morning, Amba O'Brien happened to release a new pattern that took 5 mini skeins. And I'm like, oh, it's serendipity. This is meant to be. These need to go together. So we have paired FXBG mini skeins with an Amba O'Brien pattern called the Quintet Shawlette. FXBG Fibers is dyed by Laura, who is out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is just north of us. I put these together. I love bright colors. So I chose 5 brights, pinks, purples with a pop of orange in the middle as my color combo. And I named this one, it's Pocket Full of Sunshine. So this is the bright option for the kit. Now, I know not everyone is drawn to bright colors like I am, so we have other options for you. We have beautiful blues, and this one is called Beach Vibes. And the color was actually named by Laura's son, Ryan. And then this one.
And he's super sweet. He names lots of her colors and he does such a good job.
And then there's this one. It's called Raspberry Beret as a nod to Prince. So each of these kits comes with 5 mini skeins. It comes with it comes with a download code for Ravelry. It also comes in the handy zippered pouch with a stitch marker and a soak sample in it. All right, so that is the Quintet Shawlette.
Then we have another one.
We have another one. This is also incorporating the FXBG mini skeins. There is a beautiful, if any of you are out there, are Tunisian crocheters. Tony Lipsy does gorgeous designs. And this is the Rancher Shawl, which is Tunisian. And it takes 12 mini skeins. Now this one that one of our employees and instructors did, Chris did this in these beautiful bright colorways. There's actually one more color that is meant for tassels. And Chris hasn't decided if she's adding the tassels or not. I say go for it. Tassels. They're actually, they're small tassels and they're adorable on there. But the colorway was amazing. And everybody who came in saw what she had pulled and wanted those 12 skeins.
Right, Jenny? Yeah.
So why not, right?
Right.
So we put together this kit of the brights, and it's 12. It's the same 12 skeins that Chris used in hers. Laura's daughter Abby named this one Retro. That's a good name. So you get all the colors that are in here, but then not everybody is into the brights, so we put together a little bit more mellow, warm colorway, and this one is called Autumn Chill. As much as I like brights, for some reason I'm just drawn to this one.
Yeah. Well, you could do both,
So
right?
you could, same effect.
Right?
So, and again, now this one is a little bit different from our other kits where it does not come with a download code. So when you purchase this kit, make sure in the checkout, in the notes, you put what email address you would like us to have your Ravelry electronic copy of the pattern sent to. Yeah. It does include the pattern. It just is a little bit different how to get it.
Yeah.
So those were the kits.
Have those kits.
Those were the kits, yes, because we really wanted to showcase the amazing local talent we have all around us.
And then we have some other really great, so we do have a lot of Virginia dyed yarns here, which we're really excited about. We do have some commercial lines of yarns as well, not just some, we've got lots. Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to see those in the link provided once it gets on YouTube.
Yes.
To the shop tour.
Yes. Well, to our website, there's a link to the website, and you can shop the entire store on there, but also on the front page at the bottom where there are categories for shopping, there is a Summer Crawl 2023 picture. If you click on that, it has some of the favorite things that we have that we thought you might enjoy seeing. Yes. But we love local dyers. We also love local fibers. So very close to us in Beaver Dam, Virginia, there's Meadowgate alpacas. And now this is an alpaca farm that's a little bit different because they keep their numbers small and they treat their animals like family. They are all named. They know their personalities. They're just absolutely wonderful. So much so that each skein of yarn comes with a little biography. And on the bio, they have the pictures and a little bit about each animal who contributed their fiber to the skein.
Yeah.
Like this one here is a mother, daughter, and friend that they combined into this beautiful blend.
Yeah. And just to give an idea what something would look like.
Oh, it's soft, it's drapey, it's very warm, it's beautiful. Yeah. And this was just a simple, this is the simple yet effective cowl by Tin Can Knit. So it just lets the beautiful fiber.
One skein.
It just, just lets it speak for itself.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And then,
fun fact about Meadowgate.
Oh, that's
alpacas.
right.
They were recently featured on a couple episodes of Going Fur Gold on the National Geographic channel. So if you have access to that, you definitely need to check them out.
Yeah. Yeah. They're wonderful. They are so wonderful. But then we also started carrying collage needles, right?
Yes, this is new to us. We are thrilled to welcome collage square needles into the mix.
Yeah.
They're wonderful. They're lightweight, anodized aluminum, good ergonomically made to be very comfortable and easy on the hands.
Yeah, absolutely. And then another thing that's been super popular here are amigurumi kits. And so we've been beefing up our amigurumi.
Amigurumi it's taken off. It started with the woobles. Right. People cannot get enough of the woobles, and it's a great entry way into amigurumi. So we do have many different wooble kits that are available. But once you've started, you want to advance and try new things. So we also have kits from Circulo. And this is an example. We've got different animals, but then they've got these adorable dog kits. And then Rikarumi also has kits. Look at this little wonky donkey right here. Somebody's asking me about the pink shawl.
Oh, that is the knit one. This called what?
This one, I'm going to stand up and get to it. This was from one of our James
crawls.
It's the Yarn Shoppe shawl by Naila Plasky.
Yeah. And so that one is done in fingering weight yarn. I think you need quite a bit of yardage.
This took 3 skeins of Fino from Monostil, Uruguay.
Yeah.
And that is knit. Naila Plasky also has a crochet version of that one.
Yeah, so that's available on Ravelry, absolutely. But we also have Fino yarn, and so if you want to look on our website, you can look at that. We wanted to talk about some of our shop favorites too, because as Stacey said at the beginning of our intro, is that we welcome all crafters, pretty much all fiber. And we have some Bergen and
Bath. They are needle felting kits, and some of them are very, very easy to do. If you're interested in needle felting, it's a great way to start. And Jenna's, of course she got gnomes. Jenna loves gnomes. That's why she's the fiber gnome. So we've got these adorable kits. We've got a link for them on the site also. We've got some little grumpy frogs.
Yeah. This is just a small.
Yes. We also have the ever popular hedgehog. There's a new baby sloth. They just keep coming out with extra cute things.
Yeah. And then
another new thing we have is jewel designs. So we've got closures, whether you knit or crochet or however you make your items.
2 minutes left.
Thank you. Thank you for that heads up. We have lots of different options, and there's a link to that too, so you can check out the designs that we have.
And then we have some fingering weight cotton yarns that are new to us.
A lot of people have been wanting fingering weight cotton yarns, and it's what I used to say is sheep cheese, and found out that is incorrect, but I cannot pronounce it 100% correctly, is shapius yarns. So we do have Katona, and we have Sunkissed, and then we have Whirl, which is a color changing cake.
Yeah. And then we should tell them about the special.
Oh, we do have a special. Thank you for all of you who are joining us. We have 15% off your purchase through July 29th, and you use code Summer Crawl 2023, all caps, together, for your purchase. And also, if you're making an order, we have a free gift with purchase for everyone. Make sure in the comments you just put Summer Crawl 2023 so that we know that you are one of them and you get the surprise with your purchase.
Oh, pink shawl pattern.
Oh, I will have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that.
We will get the name of that pattern in the comments as soon as we can. But thank you so much. We want to thank all of you for joining us and participating, and we can't wait to see you. If you would like to see the shop but can't come in person, on the Fiberside Crawl or the Summer Crawl 2023 tab on our website, there are some clicks to links where you can take a virtual tour, so you can check out the shop for yourself.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We really appreciate all of you joining us today.
Thank you. It's a great presentation. Let's go to the next door. Cindy, Harp and Thistle. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy for this opportunity to join all of you today. My name is Cindy Michael. I'm the owner of Harps and Thistles Yarn Emporium in beautiful, historic downtown Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And if you can't remember Cuyahoga Falls, we're just north of Akron and a little south of Cleveland. So just right in the middle there. We have been here for 9 years next month. So we're excited to be celebrating another anniversary, or Yarniversary as we call it. And I want to take a minute to thank Gail and Kaiwen and all of the folks at Fiberside Chats for this opportunity. I have been a part of Fiberside Chats for probably maybe 2 or 3 years. And this is my second time presenting on the Summer Crawl. And I'm really appreciative of this opportunity. So without any further ado, I have flashcards because otherwise I will forget what I'm supposed to be talking about. So let's start with our website. Our website is harpsandthistles.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we do have a coupon code for today. So if you type in Fiberside 2023 in the coupon code, when you check out, you will receive 15% off of your purchase. Also, when you are on our website, make sure that you sign up for our newsletter because we send one out almost every week. Every once in a while, we have to skip like this week because I was getting ready for this. But we send out a newsletter every week, and also sign up for Wool Perks, because you do earn points for every purchase that you make, and your points earn you additional discounts. So make sure you sign up for that. So the first thing I want to do is introduce you. Apparently my pages are out of order. Our new yarn line. So we developed our own yarn line almost a year ago now. It's called 1918 Yarn Company. So 1918, because we are in historical Cuyahoga Falls downtown area, our building was built in 1918. And so, and all of our buildings down here have a name at the top. So our building's name is Snook. And we started out our line with Snook Sport. The building next door is the Porter building. So our worsted is Porter worsted. And then next to that is the Fox building. So Fox sock, right? So for today, for our presentation, or for the Fiberside chat, we created 2 exclusive colorways for today. And as you can see, this one is Dear Abby. and Ann Landers, because of course they were twins. Everybody knows who they are, right? Except for maybe you youngsters. They were born in 1918. So what a beautiful pairing, right? You can see there's some like gold flecks in the Dear Abby that coordinate with Ann Landers. So they go together, just like twins, right? So these are available on our website under the Fox Sock. I don't think I have that in the link for everything else in the Fiberside chat. Another thing I wanted to tell you about is our mystery knit along. We do one of these twice a year. Our first one was during the shutdown, and we wanted to bring everybody together. So the nice thing about our mystery knit along is that we send a clue every single day. You get a clue every morning, 8 a.m. You get a clue. You knit a little bit. The next day, you get a little bit more to knit. So it's a lot of fun. It keeps you engaged, keeps you active. We do a few Zooms throughout and just have a lot of fun with it. So if you haven't already signed up, you can go to our website. It's right on the front page, Mystery Knit Along. So our next thing we want to talk about are the kits that we have put together for some of our favorite patterns. So, Stacey, I'm all about the tassels here. I say go for the tassels. This is Festival of Stitches. And this was actually our last mystery knit along back in January. We have 2 samples here in 2 completely different color combinations. So it gives you a really good idea of how it will work up in different ways. Kits that we have put together for that, we have, and all of these kits are going to be on our website. So if you go to, if you click on the Fiberside, on the front page of our website, or Sarah's going to put the link, or she already has, in the chat. Just go to the Fiberside page on our website. All of the links for everything I'm talking about are there. The first kit, I don't have these colors. Actually, what I did was I just went into my stash, because my stash is mostly leftovers from other projects. So that's what I use. But I put together a kit that is very, very similar. And these are all Malabrigo. No, this one is Vivacious. So we have Vivacious and 2 Malabrigo Ultimate socks. And like I said, the kits are all in the website, so you don't have to remember which colors you like the best or which dyer. These are all Cornbread and Honey. If you're not familiar with her, she is a dyer here in Ohio. She's based out of Painesville, Ohio. She's about an hour north of us. So we have, this one's called Beautiful Day, Soft Blue, and Galaxy. And you can see the Beautiful Day, it looks very white, but it's more of a creamy, almost yellowish. And it has really great purpley specks in it. So if you're a purple lover, purple and blue, this is a great combination for you. And then we have, with our Fox sock, one of the things that we did with our Fox, with our 1918 yarn line, the names of most every colorway are derived from the year 1918. So we have Oppie Wood, which was a painting from that era. Mary Kay Ash, Mary Kay Cosmetics, she was born in 1918. And then our natural color is called Porridge and Milk. So this is a nice neutral palette for the Festival of Stitches. If you want something that just goes with everything, that would be a great combination. And then we have one more. No, where is it? This one. This one is, once again, Ultimate Sock. And we have Sunset, Magenta, and Whole Grain. And the Whole Grain has just a little hint of the pink in it. So It really coordinates well. We do have these colors. Now, this one was done in Malabrigo Ultimate Sock. We do have these colors coming in this week. Unfortunately, the delivery gods did not see us as worthy of getting our delivery before my presentation. But if you like these colors and you want these colors, we will have them in. They have already shipped, so probably next week sometime. Just keep an eye out. Okay, so the next one, I'm really excited about this one. This is Stephen West. He just released this last month, I want to say. It's called Stony Stream. I almost forgot for a second there. This is, I love the way that as this moves, like the colors kind of change. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. And it's one of those that you can make it as big or small as you want. You just keep going, doing more repeats. But we decided if you look at his pattern, he used zobber ball, striping, self-striping. And as Stephen West is known for, lots of color. And I felt like it just really took away from the gorgeousness of this pattern. So we put all of our kits together as 2 semi-solids. Once again, we're doing Oppie Wood Emporium Milk, nice neutral. We have another neutral palette that is more on the brown tones, the warmer tones. And this is Peat Bog and Tiger Rag. Tiger Rag was the #1 song in 1918. Just so you know, I know more about the year 1918 than I ever thought I would care to know. But
Repeat the name of that shawl.
Oh, the name of the shawl, again, somebody wanted to know. Stony Stream by Stephen West. It was just released like last month. These are the colors that the model is knit in. This is Regretful Blues, which was a song, and Pearl Bailey, who was also born in 1918. So these are the colors that our model is knit with. And then we also have, this one.
Also, somebody wanted to know if you're wearing the lemon spritz.
I am wearing lemon spritz. Isn't that a great pattern? I just finished mine. I was way behind. There was no way I was getting it done in 4 days. I didn't even get it done in 4 weeks, but I got it done, right? That's what matters. It's not a race. These 2 colors are the Purple Lily, which was a movie, and Princess Sophia, which was a ship that sank in 1918. 1918 was filled with a lot of gloom and doom. So I tried to avoid that whenever possible. And then we had one more combination. For you bright lovers, this is Arizona in Pot of Gold. Arizona is a lot more green than it looks on the screen, and Pot of Gold is a much brighter golden. Ooh, there it got brighter. Golden color. So those are, and like I said, you don't have to remember the names because they're all on our website. And then the last one we have, this one is called Love Your Squirrel. And it was designed by Becca Anderson. She owns Thread Benders in Michigan. Yeah, that's where she is. And she designed this for LYS Day, and I knitted it up, and I love, 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 love this shawl. It's just one of those ones that you can just throw over a great accessory. The colors it's knit in are, this one's called Stained Glass, and we do have some sock blanks. So you use 2 of the main color, then half skein each of the contrasting colors. This one is called Singapore Sling, and then once again Pot of Gold. So these are the 2 contrasting colors that I need. So it's 2 of these and half skein each of the contrasting colors. So we use these 2.
2 minutes left.
Oh, I need to go faster. I always run out of time. I did last year too. This is Funky Monkey by Ridiculous, and we paired it with Arizona and Pot of Gold. Nice bright pinks and golds and everything. And then the last one we have for this pattern is this is called Freshwater Salmon, and this is by Chicken Coop Dye Works, and we paired it with Princess Sophia and Peat Bog because there's a little bit of like browns in there, and yeah, those go really great together. So what else do we have? Oh, let's do my last page. Once again, our coupon code is Fiberside 2023. If you click on the link that we shared, that's going to take you right to the Fiberside page, and there are links to everything, the kits, the mystery knit along, the yarn, that just everything that you need is going to be right there. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy all of the rest of the presentations. We have some spectacular shops throughout the US and Canada, and I'm really happy and appreciative to be a part of it.
Somebody says, what is the shawl name again?
What is what?
The shawl name again?
The shawl, this is Love Your Squirrel. Love Your Squirrel by Becca Anderson.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. And thank you for everyone. Today, the full shot, they use the time exactly 15 minutes, and they all have a lot of content, a lot of great presentation. So thank you for everyone. But before we end the meeting, I want to talk about the winner for this week. Yarn Company sponsor for our prize this week. We have a special thank you for Earth Yarn, Blue Sky Fiber, Backsheet Yarn, and the Transcenter Yarn. Let me announce the winner for this week. The first one, so following other winner, Sean Fasul, I don't know how to spell your name, Fasules. And the last one is Christina Yang. And the next one is E.B. Cheshire. The next one is Renee Duff. I'm sorry about my English. If I didn't say your name right, so sorry. The next one is Agnes Zelger. The next one is Jamie Peterson. Pam Sachs, S-A-K-S, last name. Next one is Joanne Rhino. And Helen Neal. Sylvia Argreen. Karen Nicholson. We also post on the check. Thank you, Cynthia. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, sorry about that. But let's congratulations all of you guys, and thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for the 4 store. They did a great presentation. I learned a lot about all the fiber, all the crazy 1981 name. That's cool. So next week we're gonna have 4 more shops. We got Sand Deeper, Gift and Yarn Shop. We also have Uncommon Thread. We also have A Piece of You, and the last shot is Southern Twist Yarn. So I hope to see you guys next week, next Sunday. Don't forget about same time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, don't forget check out your email. They all have every shop's link in there and website.
Thank you very much.
Just email the shop. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.